matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Auburn Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. but you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the ground. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they hand it off to the back. Could take it all the way. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking downfield. It's Allen. Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He escapes the pocket. He got enough for the first down and still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. First down here for this offense.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. Now he's stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And, yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time. Chris, that ball's going to fall to the ground, and as you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what'll be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. To the air, it's Allen. Breaks into the clear. And there's a stiff one. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to
nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. He keeps it on a design run. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Bulldogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And now they run the draw play. Oh, what a move. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Allen. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Allen. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Gets home. This big guy's up front. Will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking to throw. It's Allen. Caught for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after... And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. Good enough for first down yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Dogs will have to punt this one away. And off the bounce, that pump will roll. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Leaning on the run game here. Loose football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Design quarterback run. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled. On first down, it's play action. He's got it in the open. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here's a handoff on a counter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Football's loose. Ball scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Intercepted, picked off for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally getting brought down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.